Hey guys, Peculiar here and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, as you can see, I'll be crocheting a Valentine's themed crop top or a bralette. It's a stripy bralette and it's super easy to make. I really hope you guys enjoy the tutorial and I really hope you guys find this tutorial easy. Grab your crochet hook and your yarn and let's get to crocheting. In today's video, I'm going to be using a 4mm crochet hook. I'm going to be using a pair of scissors, and I'm also going to be using two weight 4 acrylic yarn. These are two different shades of pink, but they're 100% acrylic and they're both weight 4 yarns. So we're going to start off by making the first bra cup. I already made mine and I just wanted to show you guys how we're going to, move on. So I'm gonna first start off with this light pink color and then move on to the dark pink and then light pink, dark pink to make that stripy effect. And you're just going to make a chain that is long enough to fit from under your boob to your nipple, and then we're always going to chain 3 on the top stitch. And if you don't know how to crochet a bra cup, I will have a bra cup video linked in the description below. So to start off with this project, you're going to get your yarn, any color you like, but I'm using the light pink yarn, and you're just going to make a slip knot. So after making that slip knot, you're going to make a chain that is long enough from under your boob to your nipple. And I'm going to chain 16. So I've made 16 chains and now I'm just going to chain one more for turning. And then I'm going to place a single crochet into the second stitch from the hook. And I'm just going to place a single crochet into every single chain for this first row. So right now I only have one more stitch left and I'm going to make my color change. So to do that, you're just going to insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. You should have 2 loops, and then you're going to bring that second color and you're going to wrap it around your hook and then pull through with that second color. So you're going to make sure everything is tight, and then you're going to chain 1 with the second color and turn. So while turning, we're not going to cut off the pink yarn, the light pink. You're just going to make sure you put the pink yarn under while you're crocheting. So you're going to place a single crochet and make sure the pink yarn is under, and you're just going to make single crochets all the way until you reach the top stitch. And then on the top stitch, we're going to place 3 single crochets to make our increase. So go ahead and place a single crochet all the way till you reach the top stitch. So I have made single crochets all across and I'm on the top of my stitch, and at that top stitch you just want to insert 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and then 3. And then from here on, you just want to place a single crochet into the remaining stitches over here like this. So I finished with that first row of pink, and then I'm just going to chain one with the dark pink, sorry. And then, so we're going to be doing 2 rows of each color. Just don't worry about this first row that we did of the light pink. It was just the start. But from here on, you're just gonna start making 2 rows of each color. So we've done the first row of the dark pink, and now we're doing the second row of the dark pink. And just know that in every row, you want to always make that increase or that chain 3 on your top stitch. So you chain 1 and then turn. And always make sure you're putting the pink yarn behind, because you don't want to cut it and then reattach and cut it and reattach. That's so much strings. So yeah, so you're gonna take that yarn under and place your single crochets, and you're just going to make your single crochets all through till you get to the top stitch. And right now on that top stitch, you just want to place 3 single crochets to make that increase. So 1, 2, and then 3. And then you're just going to keep placing single crochets all the way till you reach the last stitch. And on the last stitch, we're going to be making a color change because we've done 2 rows of dark pink, so we're going to be changing to light pink. So I'm on that last stitch, and you just want to make your color change. And what I'm going to do is to place my hook into that last stitch, and then place your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then with that other color, you want to yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. So you're going to chain 1 and then turn, and then keep placing single crochets until you reach the top stitch. So I'm at that top stitch, and you just want to place your 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and then 3, and then keep placing your single crochets. And you guys are probably getting the hang of it because it's a very repetitive process. The only thing you're doing is just changing colors. Like every 2 rows, you're just changing colors. And I really hope this is like easy for you guys. And you should notice that your cup is starting to like form this like, you know, bra cup shape, and it's like starting to form kind of like an N or a U, something like that, or a V. Yeah, that's because we're making increases on the top, and that's gonna enable the bra cup to, you know, grow or even grow longer. So yeah, this is just super easy, and I really hope you guys understand. So right now I'm on that last stitch, and I'm just going to place my last single crochet. So I'm just going to chain 1 and then turn. Remember, we're doing 2 rows of each color, so I'm just going to chain 1 with the pink and turn, and I'll just keep placing single crochets. Yeah, and I really hope you guys understand the process. It's very easy. It's just repeating the same thing over and over again and changing colors. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to, ask them in the comments, or you can also ask me on my Instagram. I'll answer. I try my best to answer. But yeah. And also follow my socials. It'll be on the screen or in the description. So yeah. Now I'm at that top stitch and I'm just going to place 3 single crochets into that same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'll just keep going with my single crochets. And right now, everything is starting to come to shape. The top part is already like starting to form. So yeah, I'm at that last stitch and I'm just going to make my color change because we've done 2 rows of light pink. So we're moving on to the next color. And lastly, this is the last time I'm going to show you guys. To make the color change, you just insert your hook and then yarn over and pull through, and then switch to the pink, and then yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. And then you chain 1, turn, and then you keep placing those single crochets. So yeah, that's basically what you need to know or do for your bra cups. This is the goal we're trying to achieve. So you're just going to keep making rows and just make rows that's able to fit around your boob and that you're comfortable with, because this is going to be your bralette. So make rows that you're comfortable with. Make sure you fit it around yourself, around your body. Make sure you like it. And yeah, I'm just going to make more rows. And yeah, make sure your 2 bra cups are the same, and make sure you have the same amount of rows for your 2 bra cups. Make sure you make the same beginning chain for the 2 bra cups so they're the exact same size. And then yeah, that should be like all of it. And then I'll show you guys when I'm halfway through my other bra cup. And lastly, I'm gonna show you guys how to do the straps, and then we'll move on to the next part. So right now over here I have completed my bra cup, and I'm just going to start making the straps. So for my straps, I want my straps to be light pink, so I'm just going to switch to the light pink color. And you already know how to do that. You just insert your hook into that last stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then you switch to the pink color, yarn over, and then pull through. And then to make the straps, what you want to do is to chain 1 and then turn, and you're just going to place single crochets all the way till you get to the top stitch. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna meet you guys when I'm done. So I have single crocheted my way up to the top stitch, and then what I'm gonna do right now is to make a chain of 200. So this chain is gonna be my straps, and it's gonna go all the way across from my back, and it's gonna be like a crisscross corset design, and I'll show you guys all that later. But I'm going to be doing 200 chains. You could add more chains if you're making a bigger size, or you can add even less chains if you're making a bigger size. But this is a size medium, and I'm just going to do 200 chains. If you want your chains to be longer, just add more chains. If you want it to be less, add less chains. It's up to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and make 200. So I've made a very long chain, and what you want to do now is to go over that chain with slip stitch so it's a bit stronger. So I'm just going to go into that second stitch from the hook and then place a slip stitch into every single chain. This is just gonna make your strap a bit stronger, or like firmer, or like so it doesn't rip basically. So yeah, I'm gonna do that all the way till I reach that first stitch on the bra cup, and then I'll meet you guys when I'm done. So I have placed those slip stitches all on the chain, and I'm just going to continue with my bra cup. So I placed the last slip stitch, and into that stitch where we started, where we placed the last single crochet, we're going to make a slip stitch, and then into that same stitch we're going to place a single crochet, and then into every single stitch I'm going to place my regular single crochets all the way till I reach the last stitch. So right now I have finished both of my bra cups, and I'm just going to join both of them together. So you're going to take your bra cup, and then you're going to insert your hook into that first stitch of that single crochet. So you're going to insert it right back in there, like here. And then you're going to insert your hook into that this first stitch as well, and you're just going to yarn over and make a slip stitch to join the two cups together, and then you chain one, and then pull through. Now they're both joined together, and we'll just start making the bottom panel for the top. So to make the bottom panel, you're just going to get your yarn, and you're going to make a slip knot, and I'm just going to chain 12. This is for the sides, so I'm going to chain 12. If you want your sides to be a bit longer, you could add more chains, but I'm just going to be making 12. So once you have those 12 chains, you're just going to make sure your bra cup is upside down, and then you're just going to slip stitch into that first single crochet to join the chain. So insert your hook and make a slip stitch, and then from here on you're just going to be adding single crochets on the borders of the bra cup. So just add those single crochets, And I'll be doing this all the way till I reach my last stitch over here. So I just wanted to show you guys that I have placed those single crochet all around the borders, and I'm at the end right now, so you want to make another chain 12 like we did in the first one. So I'm gonna go ahead and chain 12. So after chaining 12, I'm just going to turn my work, and then I'm going to be placing single crochets onto the chain. So from the second chain from the hook, I'm going to start placing single crochets. So after making single crochet on every chain, you just want to go back and start making your single crochet on the actual bra cups right now. And we're going to place single crochet all the way till we reach the end of the chain. Right now I have made my second row of single crochet with the light pink yarn, and I'm at the last stitch or the last chain, and I'm just going to make a color change, and we're going to be doing what we're doing with the bra cups. We're going to single crochet twice for 2 rows with one color, and then we'll switch to the next color after another 2 rows. So we'll switch after every 2 rows. So right now I'm going to add my dark pink color. So you already know how to do that. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then wrap the pink yarn around your hook, and then pull through with the pink yarn, and then chain 1. And always remember to place the light pink yarn or the other color that you're not using under. So I've turned, and now I'm going to place single crochets on this next row. So go ahead and place single crochets to complete this next row. And I'm just going to be repeating this for, I don't know, I'm just going to repeat this till I'm happy with the size or the length of the bottom panel. And I'm just going to be alternating with my light pink and my dark pink yarn after every 2 rows, and I'm just gonna do that, and I'll meet you guys once I'm happy with the size or like with the height of my bottom panel. So I have finished my first row of the dark pink, and I'm not going to make any color change, so I'm just going to chain 1 and then turn, and I'm just going to keep placing my single crochets for this next row, and I'm just going to be repeating this all the way till I'm happy with the length and coverage, like I said earlier. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna be doing for that stripy effect, and I'm gonna meet you guys once I'm happy with the length of the bottom panel. So over here I've made a total of 13 rows, and on the sides I've also made a single crochet, a double crochet, and some holes just to place my my strap. And I'm going to be showing you guys on this other side how to make those holes so we can make the straps. So to start by making the sides, you want to get your yarn and your crochet hook, and then you just want to make a slip knot, and then take your hook out of that slip knot, and then place your hook into the top stitch of your work, and then place that slip knot back on your hook, and then pull through. So chain one, and then now we've attached the string, and what we're gonna do is to single crochet all along the borders, or all along the sides of the top. So just add single crochets all along the sides of your top. So right now I have crocheted single crochets on the side, and I just want to chain one and enter my work, and then into every stitch we're just going to place a double crochet. So go ahead and place a double crochet into every stitch for this side. So after that second row of double crochet, so like first row single crochet, second row double crochet, I'm just going to chain one and then turn, and then you just want to make a double crochet into that first stitch. So go ahead, make a double crochet to that first stitch, and then you're going to chain one and then skip one stitch. So you skip one double crochet, and in the next double crochet you're going to place a double crochet stitch. So place that double crochet stitch, and you want to place 2 more double crochets into those next stitches, making that 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. We've placed 3 double crochets. Now you want to chain one and then skip one stitch and place 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and then 3. Again, you want to chain one, skip one, and place 1, 2. So I'm going to place 2 here because I only have 2 stitches left, and I'll just chain one, skip one, and then place the last double crochet. So after that row, you can see that we have 4 holes, and you want to try to make this the same. So I have 4 holes, 1, 2, 3, 4 on both sides. So for here, I'm just going to chain one and enter my work, and then I am going to place single crochets into every stitch. And yeah, the chain one space also counts as a stitch, so we're going to place a single crochet into that hole. So single crochet, single crochet, and then even in the holes you're going to place a single crochet. And I'll just place a single crochet into every stitch for this last row. So we're basically done with this top, and I'm just going to sew in all my loose ends, and then I am going to come back and meet you guys. So any loose ends you have, just make sure you sew them, hide them, tuck them in. So yeah, I'm just going to go do that right now. So I weaved in all my loose ends, and right now I have my bralette facing the back. So this is the back that this is the part of my bralette that's not gonna be like showing everyone, like the whole world. This is the front and this is the back. So right now I'm about to attach these straps, and you just want to bring the first string and then make an X, so like it's gonna be like a crisscross, and then you're going to place it into the first hole, and then you want to bring your other string and make an X, and you want to place it into that first hole as well. Then make sure you're holding that string and you want to place it into the next hole. So make like we're making a crisscross basically. And you want to take the other string and place it into the next hole. And take that string and put it into the next hole on the other end. And take the other string and put it into the other hole. Take that exact string and then you want to put it into the last hole on the other side. And then you just want to do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to make a tiny knot here. And we're basically done with our top. This is the finished product of everything. So this is the end of this tutorial, and this is what it looks like so far. Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I really hope you guys found this tutorial easy. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also turn on post notifications so you can get notified every single time I upload a new video. If you have any questions regarding this top, don't hesitate to ask me questions in the comment section, or you can also ask me questions on my Instagram. My Instagram will be on the screen, and also follow my Instagram. It will be on the screen as well, or in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for all the love and support on my previous videos. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you guys for taking time to, you know, put comments and everything, and like the video, watch the video even. I'm really grateful. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.